Hi everyone. So I filmed a what's in my bag video a few weeks back and now I have a couple updates to make. If you happen to see my what's in my bag video, you saw that I carried quite a lot of things. I mean, it's a whopping 37 minutes long video. So this is my main purse and it is what I carry around when I go out for the most part. However, I have kids and I have to do drop off and pick up at summer camp and drop off and pick up during the school year. So I don't need all of this just for that. So I found a smaller bag for these and any other quick trips. So my main bag is a Tomtock Puffer Sling crossbody in the medium size. And if you want to know what I carry in this, I'll add the link to my original What's in My Bag video in the description along with the link to the bag. My new smaller bag is by the brand Catsy on Amazon. And I'll link that in the description. I think I saw someone mention it in a journaling YouTube video, and that's how I found it. I just like this tan color with this pop of orange. It's something different. And I know they have different solid colored ones and patterned ones. Um, so you can take a look on Amazon if you're interested. One update to my main bag is that I did also get the matching Tomtock electronics organizer. Uh, this has replaced my Moomin pouch, which was this little cutie pie right here. So this carries my everyday essentials. The main reason I got this, well, one, it matches my main Tomtock bag, but also it keeps the million and one things that I had in there more organized. And I can easily take this bag out of my Tomtock and put it in my Catsy bag. So I'll just pop it in there. And it fits perfectly. So I'll walk through what I have in my everyday essentials pouch that I switch between the two bags, and then I'll also walk through what I carry in my new smaller bag. Okay, so for my everyday essentials in my Tomtock pouch, it has two pouches. You can see one right there, the Tomtock name, a second pouch there, plenty of space in the middle, and then it has a zipper pouch. So in the first pouch, I have a portable fan, and it also has a mirror with a light, which I don't really use. The fan has 3 speeds, and this fan has been super handy in the summer. My kids also each have one, which they used on July 4th when we sat at the park and watched fireworks. And this one charges with a USB-C cable. In the winter, it will be replaced by this hand warmer by Beskar. I love this thing. It also has 3 heat levels, so you can see that it'll light up 1, 2, 3. I'm just always cold. I wear a jacket or sweatshirt inside the house every day, even during the summer. I mean, look, I'm wearing a sweater right now, and it's like a high of 83 today. My hands just get so freezing during the winter that this is just a must-have for me. And this is also nice because it charges by USB-C as well. So in the winter, this second pouch will house this hand warmer. In the second pouch, I have a mirror that my grandma in Japan sent me. This is more for sentimental reasons, but useful in a pinch. I just think it looks so beautiful. I've got cough drops in case I'm sick. My go-to lip balm, which is the Aquaphor Lip Repair. I have mini nail clippers. This is mostly for my kids. I have one daughter whose nails grow like weeds. Like, holy cow, they get so long so quickly, like Wolverine style. I mean, my nails grow pretty quickly, so it must be genetic, but it's mainly for her. I have a pair of contacts instead of having to carry around glasses in case my contacts drop out when I'm out. I use the AccuView Oasis Max Dailies, which I really like. Hair ties, which are always handy for me and the girls. And then lastly, these really cool kids chopstick holders. So I got these at an Asian restaurant a long time ago and have kept them ever since we like to go out for sushi a lot and my girls like to try and use chopsticks to eat their sushi. Then in the middle, I have my medicine case. So I got this from Chihuly Garden and Glass in Seattle, which is a really cool place. If you've never been, I highly recommend it if you ever visit Seattle. I like that it's split into two, but as you can see, they kind of end up getting mixed up in there. I keep Tylenol and ibuprofen on one side and then my backup medications on the other. But again, doesn't really quite work, but in theory, I like it. Next is peppermint oil. So I get small headaches a lot. I don't like having to take ibuprofen or Tylenol every time I get one, so I just sniff my peppermint oil when I get it, and it mostly helps relieve it. I probably look weird just sniffing a bottle, but whatever, it helps. I have eye drops in case my contacts get dry. I also have this decongestant nasal spray, which I think is one of the greatest inventions ever after air conditioning. I hate not being able to breathe through my nose. I used to use Afrin when I got a stuffy nose, but for some reason, in the last year, I started getting really bad side effects from it. Like my nose would be so incredibly runny all day long, like go through an entire tissue box runny, and I couldn't stop sneezing. So I couldn't use Afrin anymore. And my husband happened to find this alternative at CVS. And you can see the main ingredient right there if you have the same issues with Afrin as me. But thank God there is an alternative. I also have a fidget toy which helps me relax. I have a lot of anxiety, so this just helps me calm down. I actually also recently got this Nido alternative. I don't quite get the Nido hype at all, but anyway, this one feels incredibly satisfying. My girls kept stealing it, so I got them one each too. So this is in the Kuromi character, a Sanrio character. So I got them one's a Cinnamoroll one, but super satisfying. I also have these mints that are for dry mouth, which is unfortunately a side effect of a lot of the medications I take. My friend watched my What's in My Bag video and was interested in these, so here's the box in case you're interested as well. And I will link it in the description. My kids, for some reason, really like these, so we go through these a lot. Next is antibacterial hand wipes, which are always handy. I I have sensory issues with my hands. I cannot stand to have anything on my hands. I am constantly washing my hands throughout the day. Like having to put sunscreen on my kids when they go to the pool. Oh, I hate it. Anyway, so these are definitely handy while I'm out and don't have access to a sink. I also have this thing called Quitch. So in the summer, if we're out and get an ant or mosquito bite, we pop one of these patches on to help alleviate the itching. I had a ginormous mosquito bite on my leg last week, and I used this, and it really does provide relief. So it has aloe and witch hazel in it. So definitely would recommend this, especially if you spend a lot of time outdoors. I carry some Pepto because I have a pretty sensitive stomach and I don't want to be out at a restaurant where the food just doesn't agree with me and I not have Pepto on hand. So keep that in here. Like 3 packs. Band-aids, cause kids. And tissues, cause kids. When they're in school, they get sick a lot. So when they have the sniffles, I got the tissues. And then lastly, Fighter Energy, which I've been using for years. So these are mints, and 2 mints equal 1 cup of coffee. And so this is for when I'm dragging in the afternoon and I just don't want to drink coffee. And in the zipper pouch, I have pens in case I need to write something or sign something. So this is a Uni Jetstream. This is my favorite pen ever. And then this is a Miffy pen that my best friend got me for my birthday. I also have some cables. One is a USB-C to USB-A because you just never know. And then the other one's a USB-C to USB-C. I have shout wipes in case I or my family spill something when we're out. And then a recent purchase is this mini keychain multi-tool. So there have been times where I've been out where I wish I had scissors. So this thing is super cool. It has 7 tools. So it has tweezers, a file, Phillips screwdriver, eyeglass screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a bottle opener, and then scissors. So these are the scissors part. And then let me open the other sides here. So tweezers. So the screwdriver part, and then it converts into, if I close all this, it converts into scissors. So, and it's also in lilac, my favorite color, so I couldn't resist. And then lastly, I have loops. So loops are earbuds that reduce noise, and there are different versions of these for different types of situations. I use these because I have sensory processing sensitivity and loud noises just overstimulate me. So I have the Engage 2 Plus and the Experience 2 Plus. The purpose of the Engage 2 loop is to reduce background noise, but still allow you to have a conversation with people near you. So I use these when our best friend's kids come over or the girls have a play date at the house. I can still hear my husband or friends talking to me, but the background noise, aka the nonstop kids screaming, is reduced. And the Experience 2 Plus is targeted more for live music and events so that the music stays clear but at a safer volume. And these come in various colors. I think the colors on Amazon are limited. The Loop website has more exclusive colors if you're interested. So I have the rose gold and rose. So let me show you what those look like. I'll take it out. Looks like that. Here's the rose gold. So inside the box, it's really cool. You do get different earbud tip sizes, and its size medium is already loaded with it as a default. So there are silicone foam tips in extra small, small, and large, but they also have foam ear tips in small, medium, and large. And I have the plus version, so that also includes a mute accessory, which can provide extra sound reduction. I haven't tested the mute feature out yet, but I would definitely recommend the Engage 2 if you're looking to reduce background noise, but still want to be able to hear just around you. I found them perfectly comfortable to wear for long periods of time. I haven't had a chance to test out the Experience 2 since I haven't been to a festival or concert yet. But these are just so cute and just so portable. So I really, really like using these. So yeah, that's what's in my everyday essentials pouch. Okay, so now for my small new bag. On the outside of the purse, I have all Miffy keychains. So here's one Miffy, here's another Miffy. And then they currently have a Jelly Miffy keychain blind box right now, and I got really lucky and got the one that matches this purse perfectly. Like, look at that orange; it's like perfectly matches. And I got this at Barnes and Noble. These other two I got at Miniso, and I rotate the stuffy one with these other two that I got from Miniso as well. So inside it has an open pocket and a zipper pocket. In my open inner pocket, I carry those dry mouth mints again because it's for easy access, but my kids steal it from me all the time, so we go through these a lot. And then I always have fruit gushers with me because they're my guilty pleasure. In the zipper pouch, I just have a phone battery pack with a kickstand on it. It's not the fastest, and it also heats up my phone a little bit, but it does the job. I don't think they even sell this anymore on Amazon, so I can't even link it, but I just keep this just in case. The outside has two zipper pouches. In this one, I have my MagSafe wallet and my keys. And then on the other side, I have my AirPods Pro 2, I think. I have my, sorry, AirPods 2. I have my AirPods Pro 2 in my main purse. And another thing I grabbed from my main purse, in addition to the essentials, is this XTE Ink X4 e-reader. I have a whole video on this device, which I'll link below in the description. It's basically just a very, very mini e-reader that I use when I'm waiting in the carpool line instead of doom scrolling on my phone. I also will sometimes grab my Casetify Miffy AirPods pouch that I've repurposed to house my Kodak Charmera. Hold on, let me grab it. So this pouch that is on my main purse, I will grab it sometimes. So I only recently discovered Kodak Charmera cameras, but in case you've never heard of these, they are retro 1.6 megapixel cameras that come in blind boxes, so you don't know what version you're going to get. So I have the original 1987 version that was released last year, and they recently came out with a new version called the Millennium Charmera. And these two have different photo filters and photo frames. So turn it on. And there's different modes. You can take photos, you can take videos, and then you can see what you're taking a picture of. And you can look through your photos as well. I personally love the sepia filter. It's my go-to. Anyway, do not expect professional photography from these. They shoot at 1.6 megapixels. For reference, my iPhone 16 Pro Max shoots at 48 megapixels. I honestly just love these because they make the pictures look old school, and they have different filters and photo frames, and they have the date stamp at the bottom right, like back in the day. I'm a millennial that used to have those physical photos with the little date stamp at the bottom right. So I use these almost on a daily basis. I love taking pictures of my puppy and my kids with these. I don't really use my phone camera much anymore. I just upload my pictures from my Charmera using, it uses USB-C. So I just use a USB-C to USB-C cable and upload it to my iPhone. And if you're interested in getting one, just know that you do need a micro SD card for it, and those are really expensive now. But these photos barely take up any space though. I have a 32 gig in each of these, and it says it has room for 100,000 plus photos. So even a 16 gig would be plenty. I also grabbed my second phone. My main phone is an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and my secondary phones are a Z Flip 7 and Z Fold 7. I generally grab my Z Flip 7, which has a Miffy case on it. I don't need to bring my iPhone on these small trips since I have a cellular on my Apple Watch. And then also, I am currently playing with the 2 latest Tamagotchi Paradises. I have a video on my Tamagotchi collection. If you're interested, I'll link that in the description below. But I have them housed in a Totoro pencil pouch. So these have an interesting form factor with the scrolling wheel, or the zoom lens as they call it. Let me actually pick this one. So you start at the planet level, and then you go, you can accessorize the planet, which is kind of cute. And I just started, so I don't have many Gochi points, which is the in-game currency. Then you go to the biome or field level. So this is the tropical one. These Tamagotchi Paradises come in sets of 3. So this set has the Jade Forest, the White Glacier, which is the one I was just showing a second ago, and then the Orange Tropics. You can unlock access to all 3 biomes or fields on these 2. And then, let me go back. And then you can go from, okay, so it's from planet level to biome level. I don't know why it's not focusing. He's got poop. I got to clean that up. Then to Tama level. Okay, he's mad at me. And then to the cell level, where you can see his happiness and hunger level. Right now I'm trying to get what's called a care mistake, where I basically starve it so I can get a specific Tamagotchi. I know it's really weird. There are guides online for the different types of Tamagotchis you can collect in each biome or field, and what you have to feed it and how many care mistakes you need to get just to get specific ones. There are games at the Tamagotchi level and at the planet level, so you can play with it. So there's games here. And then this is actually a button as well. So if you press and hold on. Nope, I don't want to play that game. If you press and hold, there are mini games as well at the planet level. So I literally just started these yesterday, so I don't have access to much. You have to level up your planet to get access to different things. But yeah, so that's basically my update, or part 2 of my what's in my bag. I'll link all the products that I mentioned in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.